Today I would like to talk about going on holiday with children, and I would like to share with everybody some tips. On this occasion I have come to Thailand with my 3-year-old daughter, and I'm traveling alone. And I think it's very important that you choose a warm country. In the past we also went to warm countries, and if you go to a warm country it means that your luggage is going to be relatively light. My rucksack rarely weighs over 5 kgs. And it's very important because you also have to look after a child. Secondly, I think when you go on holiday, it's important that you give them a chance to experience new things. For example, I allow my daughter to go on the plane by herself. I encourage her to put the seatbelt on herself. She doesn't quite know how to take the seatbelt off yet, but she's getting there. Number 2, I think that when you go on holiday with a child, it's better if you know the country very well. I've been coming to Thailand for the past 20 years, so I know Chiang Mai very well. I knew beforehand that there is a shopping center near the airport. It's roughly 1 or 2 kilometers away. I didn't plan any of this, but I knew that inside the shopping center is a playroom. And when we arrived at the airport, I just decided that I should just go to this shopping center. It's not the best playroom in Chiang Mai. In fact, it's pretty old, but I think that you sometimes it needs to be time efficient. And so I just chose this playroom. You can just take a song tiao or a shared taxi from the airport to the shopping center, and it's just 30 baht. Also, I think that if you go on holiday, it's best if you go during a festival. For example, on this occasion, we arrived in Chiang Mai on the 15th of April 2025, and this is the 3rd day of Songkran, or the water splashing festival. So there are many events that are held in the city which are normally not held. For example, near Maya shopping mall, they had a kids pool. Normally it's not there, but they had a kids pool, and we just came across it. It's 150 baht for children. And of course, if you come to Thailand, for example, during this festival, then the children can also take part in the water splashing festival, and it doesn't cost any money at all. Number 4, I think that you should choose convenience over hot landmarks. For example, a lot of people, we've all done this before, a lot of people would go on the internet and they would search for really important landmarks, and they are must-do locations. For example, the most famous temple in Chiang Mai is Doi Suthep, but I didn't take my daughter to Doi Suthep, partly because it's quite far away. So what did I do instead? I went to this other temple in central Chiang Mai, and it's located just 10 or 15 minutes walk from the hotel. So we just walked there one morning, spent some time there, and then after that we went to a shopping mall. Another shopping mall is a big one. It's called Chiang Mai Central Festival, and inside Chiang Mai Central Festival, on the 3rd floor, they have a free children's playground. A lot of the shopping centers in Thailand have these mini children playgrounds. It's not anything impressive, but it is free. But opposite that playground is a big playground called Bounce-topia. So I took my daughter there. Bounce-topia was 600 baht for the whole day. She spent hours there. It's a very, very big playground. And, you know, when you are just one parent taking a child on holiday, it's easy to get very, very tired because we need to organize everything. We need to organize the food, the accommodation, we need to plan everything. And so it's good to take the children to an indoor playground so that we can have a rest for a few hours. I've taken my daughter to various playgrounds across Asia, and in my opinion, Thailand and Vietnam have the best playgrounds in Asia. In the case of Vietnam, it is the cheapest. Now, I've been to so many playgrounds, and this one in particular, with the big bouncy castle, is quite unique. One of the reasons why you would take your child to an indoor playground is because it's safe. They won't fall over and get hurt on the concrete. The area is also enclosed so that they won't go anywhere. And I certainly didn't expect my daughter to be able to jump so far. And she had the courage to jump very far because it's a bouncy castle. And she also climbed very, very high inside this indoor playground, this bouncy castle place. It's certainly physically demanding, and it's good for their overall physical development. Also, you know, if you're at home, you are most likely not going to do the groceries with your child, but as a tourist, doesn't matter which country you go to, you have to go to 7-Eleven at one point or another. And it's good that they can go in there and learn about the different products available. And certainly if you're at home, you're not going to force your child to do the laundry. But when you're on holiday, you would visit the laundrette quite regularly. And when I take her to the laundrette, I encourage her to exchange banknotes for coins and encourage her to put the clothes in the washing machine. It's all good for her overall education. And when you're on holiday, there are a lot of chances to get on and off escalators. She can get off the escalator, but so far she can't get on an escalator. There's also one playroom inside Lotus Cam Tieng. We've been here several times, so I thought I would bring her back here again. Next to it, on the same floor, is another playroom, and I like this playroom because the staff interact with the children. I've only been to one such playground in Asia, and that was located in Japan, where the staff help the children, they play with the children, and help them go down the slide. I thought it was quite nice, because in most playgrounds the staff don't interact with the children. The children just play by themselves. Yeah, I thought I'd really like this playground. And also, when you're traveling with a child, I think it's important to bring some snacks just in case they make a fuss along the way. But don't bring too many nappies if you're traveling in Asia, because it's possible to buy nappies in packs of 3 or 6 at any 7-Eleven store in Thailand. Also, you can also buy small packs in Japan too. I haven't traveled to Western countries recently. I'll be traveling to America and Europe this August, so I will find out when I get there whether or not it's possible to buy small packs of nappies in convenience stores.